Hello, how is everyone doing out there in the internet world? Have you guys seen Wreck-It Ralph? So this Wreck-It Ralph movie last night, I think, and it was really funny. And it was like all about the internet and stuff. Really funny. If you haven't, go look at it. Netflix, probably YouTube, but you have to pay for YouTube. Maybe. I don't know. Haven't checked it out. Gotta find out. Okay, so I came across this stuff. I was in Vitamin Cottage, and my husband and I like to try like new things, and so things that are healthy, you know. And so we ended up getting these. They were 50 cents. Okay, you can't see it really well. It says Red Panax Ginseng Extractum. And, so what you do, is like there's a little lid on here, and you get a straw, and then you puncture it, and you suck it up. It's not tasty. It's very interesting. But, it has some wonderful, health benefits to it, so let me go to it. Ginseng is the common name given to plants of the Panax genus. There are 6 different species of ginseng used medicinally today, with the most popular being Panax ginseng, and Panax quinquefolius, aka American ginseng. Ginseng is one of the world's most widely used medicinal herbs, with its use dating back thousands of years in Asia, where it is still widely used in China, Japan, and Korea. The term Panax is derived from the Latin word, I'm not even going to say it, which means cure all. Panacea, and aptly describes its folklore use. There are thousands of research articles published on ginseng, many of which have focused on the ginsenosides, which are a class of compounds believed to be the primary active constituents in ginseng. It is powerful. It is the root of the plant that is used. I gotta skip that. Did I do that? Well, anyways, we get the point, right? Let me get down to it. Asian ginseng. There's a whole list of how they name themselves. Oh, when did they end? Asian ginseng is indigenous to the northern mountains of China and Korea, and to the eastern regions of the Russian Federation. Asian ginseng has long been valued as a general tonic, one that specifically works as an adaptogen, and then that word means an herb that supports the body during times of stress. It is used alike by elderly Asians to support energy and memory, and by athletes looking to enhance their physical performance. The genocides in Asian ginseng also appear to modulate immune function and may actually help to prevent the growth of tumors while specifically supporting cancer patients going through treatments. That's cool. Small studies have also found Asian ginseng to improve menopause symptoms, increase male fertility, and modulate blood sugar balance. In traditional Chinese medicine, Asian ginseng tend to work best for those with weak or cold constitutions, and generally are not recommended for those with heat signs such as red face or a hot body temperature. That's just one of them, and there's a few other ones here, but wow. I mean, seriously, guys, it's not the tastiest, but if you get them at Vitamin Cottage, they come in, like I said, you can get them by themselves for 50 cents, or you can even get them in, like, little packs, and, it tells you how many times to take them throughout the week, or whatever. I honestly would take it less than it says to take it, but I would still take it at least once a week, depending on what you're trying to do. So, and let's see, there's red ginseng, white ginseng, American ginseng, and this one says Alethioreiro. is not related to true ginseng, although it is a distant relative. It is often called Siberian ginseng because it shares many medicinal properties with the real ginsengs. However, it does not contain ginsenosides, but instead has its own class of compounds called eleutherosides. Eleutherol is much easier to grow and thus cheaper than real ginsengs. And laws in the United States have made it illegal for manufacturers to sell eleutherol as ginseng. Even though eleutherol is not as popular as Asian ginseng, it does have a long history of use in Chinese medicine. It was originally used by people in Siberia to improve performance and quality of life. In modern Russia, it has been used by cosmonauts and Olympic athletes for its ability to support stamina and endurance. Like both types of ginseng, eleutherol is an excellent adaptogen, helping to support the body during all types of stress and to support a healthy immune response. It also appears to improve oxygen use by the muscles during exercise and improve recovery following exercise. However, studies on actual athlete performance outcomes have been mixed. Eleutherol is more natural in its thermal properties according to TCM and tends to work well for most constitutional types. Pretty interesting, eh? Okay, so I guess for the most part we understand where ginseng comes from. Another thing that ginseng's really good for, as a root, is when you feeling depressed and like funky in the mind, you can, I eat it personally, just chew on it, or you can make it into tea and put some honey and lemon in it. And the lemon's good because it'll clean out your stomach and your intestines. So yeah, another thing I found at the store that I really enjoyed, this was recommended by my husband. He said it was the smoothest water that he's ever tried. It is called Aqua Panna Natural Springs Water. The smoothest taste, Toscana. And it's made in Tuscany, Italy. So that's what the bottle looks like. Let's see that. And I have never tasted water that was so smooth. Like, I have tried Voss, Deer Print, just all of those. And, I survive off water, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all do. So, I like to make sure that my water tastes good. When I tried this, I was like, you delicious. I actually don't know how much it was because I didn't look. But hey, it was good. Very, very good. Now, I have heard that in Australia with the fires and all, that Steve Irwin's family helped in saving like 90,000 animals or something like that, and they're like were in corvery and stuff. And then my grandmother was telling me that she saw a video where they were like, a whole bunch of people were praying in Australia because the fire has been going for like a long time now, or was going, whatever, and is still going in certain parts. So she saw that everyone said that they were like fasting because they didn't know what to do, and they really needed water, so that the whole country doesn't burn down, and continent, whatever, and that there was rain that came. So praise God, that he's always listening to us when we cry, and he's always grateful when there's so many people who are praying for him, to him and talking to him, because that's all he wants. He just wants to, have a deep relationship with us and talk to us and get to understand who we are. I mean, he sees who we are and everything, and he sees us, but he wants us to talk to him, about it. Like we would have like a close friend or whatever. So, amen. of course, I'm going to come back to my book. And let me find a good one. I'm just going to like randomly spot one I like. It comes to me. He who has my commandments and keeps them is the one who loves me. This is the book of John, chapter 14, verses 21. I have to explain to you guys, those who do not like, you know, do the whole Bible thing, and, you know, are curious, whatever. Basically, the idea for the commandments is, that you don't do these things because you can potentially hurt yourself physically, mentally, and spiritually. And the Bible gives off like a whole bunch of examples of people not following the Bible in like certain areas, and says, you know, these things may not necessarily happen to you in that way, but like you'll always know that something does not go right. So again, reading it, I mean, I'll tell you, it's not usually easy for me to follow the whole like 10 commandments, but I do my hardest and I pray all the time, and it feels good knowing that I'm not always trying to have like a vendetta up my sleeve, or I don't know. I don't really know. I just remember my past where I used to be like a really, really mean person. And I remember certain things and I would laugh and just be like, what is wrong with me? Like, how could I act like that? That is so weird, you know? So it's not that you follow them because you're forced to, you know, you do it because it's a way better road, you know? The path is completely like smoothed out, and not all the time, you know? There's always pests that come around, but in the end, it's a lot safer, and definitely safer on your health, you know. I was in a really dark place at one point in my life, so to me, it's not like I'm being forced, you know. I'm just trying to live the life that I know that I'm trying to get to. So, guys, have you thought about my offer yet? About slime. I am thinking of selling this stuff. I think I might have actually had a video about this before, but yeah, so I'm thinking about selling this stuff, and it's just for people who like want to have something, you know, as a stress reliever, and you can literally put this in your purse, you know what I'm saying? You don't even have to have it this big. You can even have like, you know, like this much, you know, something you just put in your hand, and you can put it in your purse. You know, you can take it to school with you, like when you're at lunchtime or recess or break, bathroom, I don't know. Don't do it in the bathroom, but if you have to, whatever. Weird. Yeah, no, so, you know, you just take a little bit, and it's really nice and relaxing. It really does have a soothing effect. If any of you want some, please let me know. If you decide to get it somewhere else, you ain't hurt my feelings. But I really like making slime. Like, slime is so much fun to make, and you'd be doing me a huge favor by just letting me make slime that looks awesome. Okay. Well, you guys have a wonderful day, and don't forget to try something new, you know? I would have never known that this ginseng is so delicious. JK. But I mean, it's good for your body. And I would have never even tried this. And this was like, I gotta do it one more time. Yo, you have not tried water until you've tried this. Like, you guys understand, I am not like a super fake person where I'm like, I act out like my videos or whatever. No. Like, this is me right now. Like, I don't really do takes. I do it one time and then I put it straight on YouTube. So I get weird sometimes, yo. What's up? All right, well, you guys have a great day, and I'll see y'all later.